At the turn of the 19th century, Europe's armies marched into battle with muskets on their shoulders. These smoothbore firearms had ruled the battlefield for over a century. Their clouds of smoke, loud reports, and massed volleys were symbols of military power. But beneath the noise and spectacle, armies faced a pressing problem. The musket was becoming outdated. As conflicts like the Napoleonic Wars raged, military leaders needed new ways to gain an edge. The world was changing fast. Tactics, formations, and even the very idea of war were being challenged. New threats appeared on the battlefield, and old solutions no longer worked. Muskets, though simple and sturdy, failed to keep up with these demands. The need for innovation was clear. Armies wanted weapons that could reach farther, hit harder, and strike with more accuracy. Soldiers in the field, especially light infantry and sharpshooters, needed to pick off enemies at a distance. The musket could not deliver this performance. Military thinkers began to look towards rifles, which had existed for centuries but remained rare in regular armies. The stage was set for a revolution in infantry firearms. Into this evolving landscape stepped the Patton 1800 infantry rifle, a design that would change the face of warfare and spark a new era of military technology. Early muskets, like the famous Brown Bess, were reliable and easy to load under pressure. Their smoothbore barrels, however, lacked accuracy. A musket ball fired at a distant enemy often strayed off course. At best, a musket had an effective range of 100 yards. Beyond that, it became little more than noisy intimidation. This inaccuracy forced armies to fight shoulder to shoulder in tight ranks, firing volleys in the hope that sheer numbers would hit the target. Soldiers were trained to load and fire quickly, not to aim carefully. This style of battle was deadly, but not precise. As a result, few soldiers could pick out individual enemies. Rifles, with their spiral-grooved barrels, offered hope. Their design spun the bullet, making it fly true over long distances. Yet rifles were slow to load, fragile, and expensive to produce. For decades, armies hesitated to adopt them widely. They saw rifles as specialist tools for hunters, scouts, or elite marksmen. However, the changing nature of warfare in the late 18th century put pressure on military planners. Skirmishers and sharpshooters, who needed to target officers and disrupt enemy formations, needed better weapons. The call grew for a rifle that could be made for army use, durable enough for campaign life, and accurate enough to make a difference on the battlefield. The Patton 1800 infantry rifle, also called the Baker rifle, emerged from this demand for a better weapon. In 1798, the British Army held trials to find a new rifle for its light infantry. Gunmaker Ezekiel Baker, a respected London gunsmith, submitted a design that impressed the military board. In 1800, the British Army officially